I'm waiting for my doctor to call me back because I just woke up. I'm not even lying, I just woke up. I fell asleep with my makeup on and I just happened to not smudge or smear it, which seems to be working out to my advantage at the very moment. I went to the bathroom and it felt like I was passing a clot. I felt something coming out. And when I wiped, it was this huge, gigantic white clump. It's my mucus plug. I'm 28 weeks as of yesterday. When my doctor said that Jackson could come early, I didn't think he was like this early. It was a huge, large amount. I did take a video and a photo. I did keep my toilet paper and put it in a Ziploc bag. Don't say TMI. If you're not a mom and you're not a husband or you're not the father of a child who's ever witnessed a woman experience anything like this, just, if you're going to comment something senseless, I'm just going to delete it. I don't even care. It's fine. Think what you want. But I like to make sure that I have absolutely everything at my disposal. That way, if I do have to go to the hospital, which is what I'm waiting for my doctor to call back and tell me, if I do have to go, it's a head start. It's a head start. I don't like to spend lots of time in the hospital. I don't like to be in hospitals. It's just boring, and to be honest with you, as a nurse and having nurse friends that work in hospitals, when we say practicing medicine, they really mean practicing medicine. I don't like to be a guinea pig until you guys can figure out what's wrong. And then often they just send you home because they don't know what the fuck is wrong. So I do feel Jackson moving around. He is twisting and turning as we speak. So he's good. He feels fine. I'm not in any pain aside from the regular aches and pains of pregnancy. Yesterday, I did have to call it a day because my back was really bothering me when I went back to school shopping with my kids. So yesterday, I went and did all my school shopping for the boys. And I was dreading it because I really don't like to walk when I don't have to walk, but I have to walk in the mall. My lower back was hurting a lot, and at one point, we had so many bags that I did end up having to carry one of the bags. I took the lighter one, but it was still heavy to me. I was off balance when I was walking. My gait was unsteady because, my midsection is huge, and this bag was like weighing my other arm down. I got a paper towel, put the whole thing inside of a Ziploc bag. I went and got dressed. I started getting a bag together. I started getting my baby bag together, my go bag for Jax together. I told the boys what's going on, and then I immediately called my GYN. Hi, I am 28 weeks pregnant. I already called my GYN about this, and they said that they don't have the schedule for September for any of the physicians on call, so they told me to call the hospital. It looks like my mucus plug actually came out.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
L&D, this is Holly.
Hi. I called my GYN on call already, and they said they can't get a hold of a physician because they don't have the schedule for September yet. So they gave me your number to call directly. I'm 28 weeks pregnant, and it looks like my mucus plug just came out.
Okay, if you have any concerns, you can always come into triage to see us. But give me 1 second, and I can transfer you into the workroom where we have our physician sitting, and someone be able to assist you a little bit more, okay?
Okay, thank you. The last 2 times with my first 2 pregnancies that I lost my mucus plug, my water had already broken, and I was already full term. So the fact that my mucus plug just slipped on the hell out, and I'm only now 28 weeks pregnant, is highly concerning to me. But my GYN did say there's a possibility that Jax is going to be here before November. But I was thinking more like October, maybe October. October's better than September, because we just got into September, and he'd be hella early. What do you mean if? The plug is gone. I'm pretty sure this is the mucus plug. What do you mean if? I have any concerns, I can come in. What should I actually do? I couldn't get a hold of my doctor. So they kept on calling to see who else was on call, and they couldn't get a hold of anyone. And they said that they don't have access to the September calendar because it's a Sunday. And I'm just sitting here like, so when I call you guys and I'm asked over, you know, the automated system, if this is a life-threatening emergency, call 911, should we all just be hitting 911 already, seeing as though you guys can't track down a single fucking doctor?
OB.
Hi. Hi, I'm 28 weeks pregnant, and it looks like I just lost my mucus plug.
Okay.
The baby is still very active. He's moving around right now. I'm not having any, like...
Are you having any contractions?
No, like I'm just achy, like crampy, but it's not consistent. It's just, you know, he's heavy, he's really low. But nothing other than that. I did save the mucus plug. It's big. It's white.
Okay.
There's no blood in it. Nothing clear in it. I don't feel like I'm leaking any amniotic fluid or anything like that.
Okay. So it's very normal to lose your mucus plug and for it to grow back and to lose it again. If you do have persistent trickling of fluid, if you feel like that's happening, I would say come in and be evaluated.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that because I've never lost my mucus plug before term before. So, because I'm like, how do you get it? Like, is there anything you guys can do to put something back in there to just, you know, hold everything together?
No, you don't need to. It'll produce more mucus on its own.
Oh, thank God. I was like, I don't want to go to the hospital today. Okay, well, I'll just pay attention to all the other symptoms and thank you so much since my doctor is missing in action.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. What a relief! If you didn't know what I was showing you, you wouldn't know what I was showing you. But there it is. It's about this big. And when you're pregnant and you're not having your cycle, because yes, you will have discharge during your pregnancy. You can still bleed during your pregnancy. But when you have gone months and nothing has come out of your body at all, you notice when something does come out of your body. And this was a lot. I'm going to take it easy. I do want to do minimal activity today because I have to be safe. That's DoorDash with my Starbucks. It was such a relieving phone call. The doctor told me that it is normal. I don't know how common it is, but that you can lose your mucus plug, but that it will form again because your body's producing mucus, which was a relief to hear because I was terrified. I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I mean, I've been saying I'm ready, but like, I don't really mean I'm ready, like now, like I'm ready, but like, ready? Like, you get what I'm saying, right? I'm ready, but I'm not ready. Yeah. So once she confirmed that it can, you know, grow back, I felt a whole lot better. And I kept a close eye on my panty liners. Every time I went to the bathroom, if I didn't, you know, seeing anything, I kept a very, very close eye on everything following that. My back did hurt a little bit less, but I also really didn't compromise or challenge my body to go above and beyond and do anything on Sunday that I shouldn't be doing. I don't know how fast your body replaces a mucus plug, but I'm not trying to find out because my body didn't replace it quick enough. Because after that, the only thing left to happen is your water to break, or Braxton Hicks turning into contractions, and now your water breaks. So Sunday was terrifying. And because of that, because of how Saturday went with my lower back pain, and because of what happened Sunday morning, I was like, okay, you know what? We're not gonna film again until Monday. Because you get really fucking stressed out when you talk about this, and I think the stress has everything to do with why the fuck you're falling apart. So I did have to take a break because I needed to make sure that I was in the right headspace to continue having this, this series go. And as of right now, everything is good. Jax is moving around as we speak. He's over here flipping and turning and doing whatever the heck else it is he's in there doing. I think he'd be squeezing my intestines and stuff. And I know he's in my uterus, but I feel like he'd be pushing his hands through the amniotic sac and be grabbing on stuff because I could feel it and it feels crazy weird. He is still active as ever. He responds to his name. It's the cutest thing ever. Like, you have to see it. He literally responds to me calling him by his name. And I started calling him by his name about like 3 months ago because I wanted to normalize his name coming out of my mouth. So he responds to it. It's so darn cute. Oh my. Jax, sit still, baby. Honey. Jackson. Jackson. Oh, now you want to sit still. Wow, child. So he's good. I didn't feel any leaking. Like, I didn't feel any extra leaking. I didn't feel like it was my amniotic fluid coming out or anything like that. But the nights have been a biatch. Still, even last night, I had insomnia, which is new to me now in my 3rd trimester. I had insomnia, and I had really horrific Braxton Hicks. And it's so fucking scary to me because I always keep feeling like, is this the night that I go into the hospital and then I come home with a baby? I don't like the idea of even going into labor in the middle of the night. But I'm trying to control as many outside elements as I can to prevent this from happening. And the good news is we are really close to the end of my series, so I don't really have to talk about this shit again until I see my therapist again. So I'll feel better about it. Everyone heals differently, everyone gets closure differently. For me, it's better that I talk about it and that I'm able to talk about it, because if I just internalize it and hold it all in, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get sick, and it would be worse than the way that my body responds to the anger and the rage and the disappointment right now. It would be worse. I'm not going to pretend that this didn't happen and that I wasn't wronged. I'm going to talk about it.